Unified Sports is a unique opportunity to bring a competitive sport to a population that hadn't had that before.
That's what makes sports so powerful. It makes kids from all different backgrounds. It allows them to be spotlighted.
Unified Sports is the activity, I think, in a school that grabs everyone together. Whether they're participating on the field or watching from the sidelines, it gets everybody pumped and excited and seeing what Special Olympics really is all about.
Competition, excitement, friendship. Unified Sports brings the best of sports to even more people by placing athletes with and without intellectual disabilities on the same team. Through Unified Sports, you too can see what Special Olympics is all about.
I am Niobe, I am 17 years old, and I am a lovable, true artist.
Follow your dreams. Don't listen to them. If they say something bad, then just ignore them. Prove them wrong.
Students are the foundation of Special Olympics Unified Champion schools. Like Niobe and Christian, you can be a voice for inclusion at school. You can be part of the unified generation.
Special Olympics North America reached out and asked if we wanted to try this pilot program, our pilot eSport Play Versus with some of our high school programs. And right away I wanted to jump into it. It's just a great opportunity for the schools, the teams, to see them come together and play sports shoulder to shoulder. It was awesome.
I have made new friends, meet new people. It's been an interesting ride so far. We just went from being online to a classroom to a different classroom and somewhere different. It's a good way for everyone to meet each other, good way for people to know more, get to learn about each other, and a good way of people just getting along.
Coming together shoulder to shoulder, providing competition on the same level. That is what Special Olympics North America is all about. Unified Esports provides Special Olympics Unified Champion schools across the country with an additional opportunity to develop sportsmanship, build team bonds, and create a community for athletes and partners to connect. Howdy, folks! Kendo Slice here alongside with my friend Jose the Matador. We are covering your Special Olympics Unified Champion Schools Eastern Championship right now. And we just had, Jose, I guess game number one go to the ether. But Jefferson High School going against Noblesville High. Jefferson took game number one, and my understanding is we're getting into game two. How you feeling, Jose?
I'm feeling really good. I think game two is going to be a really good match.
Of course, some issues on the back end of things. Things happen every now and then, but these two teams ended up facing off. It is 2v2 best of 7. And we didn't want to discount game number one. So game number one, hard fought in the way of Jefferson High School. We are now looking at game number 2 live on your screens, folks. Of course, Jose, you and I, we have been able and had the opportunity to commentate together just this last spring for the Spring Championships, and it's great to hear your voice again. I'm looking forward to what we get to see, and we have
look at that
goal! Jose, known for breaking the microphone, and I love that we get to see it right off the bat as we have the quick answer from Noblesville High. Down in game number one, they're going to be the ones to score first.
I think Noblesville is probably going to say, oh, Jefferson took game one. We're coming back and tying up this game, going for another game. So they might go for game 3 and break that tie.
Oh, but not if Lord Dom has something to say about it. In game number 1, we got to see it. Lord Dom is pretty stinking good at controlling that ball. Is able to get the drag above everyone from midfield on. Best Michael Jordan impression.
That is true. That is Michael Jordan, but in a Rocket League with Lord Dom being a really good athlete.
Oh. A little bit of anything you can do, I can do better from the 2 players on the pitch with the name Dom. Cool King will be the alternate for Noblesville High. They have been very much the center of attention for their team, but here comes Lord Dom, one end of the pitch, the other again, bar down.
Goal by Lord Dom. Wow.
Check that one out.
That was a beautiful goal. And a beautiful aerial, too.
I know there's quite a bit to celebrate, as that is really what these competitions are all about. The high school championships, play versus fall 24, but the focus being specifically on Special Olympics Unified Champion schools. These schools have fought hard to get to this position, and we'll definitely talk a little bit about some of the players on the pitch. Noblesville High, they have 3 folks on the roster normally. We're of course in 2, so I know one of them is not currently playing. And we also have a screen name that we're not familiar with, so we'll end up talking about all 3 of the players. But Kellen, a freshman, that is Cool King Dom. My understanding, after high school, wants to join a college esports team.
Yeah, I think any athlete can, especially in Rocket League or esports, can join an esports team. Because you can do anything, really, if you put your mind to it.
Completely agree, and there are more opportunities than ever before in the scholastic realm of esports. Young folks, whether they be in high school, whether they be in college, there are more and more programs, and it's programs like the ones we're seeing on the pitch right now. Cool King Dom.
Cool King Dom and Millers, the Miller High School and the Jefferson Broncos, they've actually now tied up the game.
Yeah. The Noblesville Millers, love what we've been seeing out of them so far. Really good stuff, as they will tie that game right back up. But as I was saying, more opportunities than ever before, especially through opportunities like the Special Olympics Unified Champion schools. A little bit of a missed ball there in the box. Will be Kid Flash, who's going to try to put the ball towards the net, but Cool King Dom immediately brings it right on back around. And the Millers have done a great job of putting the Broncos right back on their heels towards the end, but Lord Dom has done a great job maintaining control of the ball from their own zone all the way into the offensive set.
Yeah, Lord Dom is taking the team and controlling his team, and with, of course, the coaching staff. And they're controlling it. Hopefully they keep the game tied so they can go into an overtime.
With only about 22 seconds left, it is crunch time, and time to find out who has the ability to clutch up when it is most important. Lord Dom has an initiation touch that'll be right off the backboard, but King Dom bringing this through. won't be able to get the finish this time around, as we might be going to the promised land of content. It's overtime in game 2.
I think that anything can happen, but a goal might come up pretty soon.
I can definitely see one mistake being punished very easily. Of course, that is the story of Rocket League a lot of the times. You are punished for your mistakes regularly. But also, I have been able to see a couple of players on this pitch do an insane job of keeping control of the ball. Case in point, big cut by Lord Dom, but Cool King Tom is gonna jump right back in. This is a loose ball scenario. Jumped on by the Cool King. Will just be able to get a shot, and it's turned to the side.
I like how they're both high schools, unified high schools, are playing good defense with each other.
I do agree that it's been very intuitive defense by both teams, and not allowing any touch to really go unchallenged. You're seeing a couple of distinctive thought processes on the defense of the game, with one forward, one back towards the net. And you can definitely see there's a couple of really good control players in both the Cool King as well as Lord Dom. Vasto Lord Dom will be able to make a save on the goal line after Kid Flash got out.
That was a beautiful save.
We are going into almost 2 minutes overtime as a big save, or at least a deviation of the ball. Cool King Dom's going to keep Vasto out. I know we had mentioned the coaches, and both of these schools have had coaches put up amazing effort throughout the year, so we want to shout out Coach Sadie on the side of Noblesville High and Coach Caitlin on the side of Jefferson High. And a shout out to Lord Dom. What a goal! Oh, you can say it again if you ask me, Jose, because that was pretty.
That was a beautiful goal.
And Jefferson High School will end up winning game number 2. That's 2 in a best of 7.
You are the stars, and the world is watching you.
By your presence, you send a message to every village,
every city,
every nation.
A message of hope.
A message of victory.
The right to play on any playing field, you have earned it.
The right to study in any school, you have earned it. The right to hold a job,
you have earned it.
Never underestimate your potential to change the world. You have earned the right to be yourself, and now it is your job. Your job to ensure all your peers are valued and included too. Just like Special Olympics founder Eunice Kennedy Shriver said, you are the stars, and the world is watching you. We've had the opportunity to look at a couple of stars for their team in this first couple of games between Noblesville and Jefferson High School. It's the players Dom who have been very impressive so far, Jose.
Yeah, I agree. Player Dom, he's been really, really good. He knows his offense, he knows his defense, he knows when to score a goal or when to pass it to his teammate.
And that, of course, is Dominic for Jefferson High School. Vasto Lord Dom, understanding Dom loves playing video games, would really like to play on an esports team in college as well. For career path, though, looking to do something in a video game related field, and right now you're in the right spot. Well, we're going to look for confirmation on whether or not I'm getting it wrong. But one of the things you'll learn, folks, caster's tongue may never get something right, but we are given the privilege of handling people's in-game names. And you find some odd ones every now and then. Wow. Another goal, this time from Vasto Lord Dom. I've been told it may be Cool Kingdom. Cool Kingdoms. Which, also a very fun name. I'm guilty by association. I almost want to call everybody Dom at this point.
I think Jefferson High School or the Broncos have like taken the lead off in this third game.
They are definitely taking priority in the game, but shout out to Kellen. Cool Kingdoms, Cool Kingdom. I don't know what it is, my friend, but I'm sure you'll inform me, and we'll get it right before the end of the day.
Yeah.
Couple of the extra players from Noblesville High School. That, of course, we do have someone on the school account who has done a great job of keeping things clean on the side of the net. They got Xander, who's a super senior. Xander apparently has been playing with Kellen for quite some time. Really likes Lightning McQueen. They are a Disney fan. Enjoy the 3v3 aspect of the game. Of course, right now it's 2v2, so can't wait until the spring where we get another player on the pitch and the whole team is having fun and rocking out to the best of their ability for Noblesville High.
So Kendall, I got a question. For you.
Oh, I can't wait.
If a player gets injured, do you think they can sub him in?
Okay, I actually love this question because there are, even on the professional level, substitution players who are supposed to be ready in case there ever are injuries or something that does come up. You could eat something wrong during a live event, and emergencies do happen regardless of what that emergency entails. But there are also esports related injuries, and it's another field that's very interesting to talk about within the realm of esports. You've heard of sports medicine. Esports medicine is, well, it's the same thing.
Yeah, that is interesting because these players have to actually keep their hands in good strengthening condition, because you also have to stretch a little because you're sitting multiple times playing matches, correct? So if you stand up and you do exercises and stuff like that and keep your muscles going and drink water, you're gonna be fine. You're not gonna have injuries, but like Kendall said, injuries happen, and that's where you go to sports medicine doctors so they can help you out.
We do have another goal by Vasto Lord Dom, who's going to bring the lead to 3 for Jefferson High School. And just to give you a little more full of an answer, Jose, I cover a lot of collegiate Rocket League specifically, and being that I've covered high-level collegiate esports, I've had the opportunity to see some of the colleges, especially the ones more local to me. And
goal!
Another goal, this time by Kid Flash, getting things
Kid
involved.
Flash.
Cutting the Lambo. Looking real good doing it, too. But Jose, one of the opportunities that I've had, I went to a place called Maryville University, and it's one of the leading esports universities. And they have their teams, their scholarship teams, are working on a regular basis with their athlete or their athletic teams, their full-on sports teams. Like they're all using the gym together. They want to make sure that the physical aspect is not left behind.
Goal by Lord Dom.
We got another goal, and this one's starting to run away. The Broncos of Jefferson High School looking oh so good in what is a battle of Indiana teams. Oh.
With what? 30 seconds left on the game clock.
Definitely going to be a tough one for them to bring things back, but never say never, and definitely
that's true. Never say never, because anything can happen. I remember last spring we went to almost a game 7.
Yes, I remember that very keenly as well. Not going to happen this time around as far as game 3 goes. Game 3 will be Jefferson High School with the victory.
Special Olympics Unified Sports gives an opportunity for students both with and without intellectual disabilities to play on the same teams and to compete as teammates, as equals. What we've noticed through esports is that we've seen a tremendous boost in attendance, academic achievement, even just social interactions amongst our students. They know that they need to come to school to be able to participate on the esports team, so that's been a big motivator for them to do well in school, show up every day, and even just the friendships that are made on the team. It's just like any other team. We have teammates that are playing their teams together. It would be great to get more schools here in New York City involved with unified esports.
What makes esports unique in our school, students get to show and practice the skills that they are learning, skills like leadership skills, teamwork, problem solving, multitasking, and they can take these skills into the classroom and outside world when they can practice it every day to enrich their lives.
Unified Champion Schools provide schools pre-K through university with intentional opportunities to show inclusion within the schools.
That's right, Play Versus provides the resources and handle the logistics of the match so that you can focus on the students. Together, we power up esports. You can learn more how on or at SO North America. I'll get that abbreviation right eventually. Learn more how at SO North America, and Play Versus. They're working together to accomplish this for Special Olympics Unified Champion Schools. Playversus.com/SO-Unified. Jose, we've seen 3 games go by, and Jefferson High School has been pretty dominant so far. No pun intended to Lord King Kong.
Yeah, I agree. Jefferson High School and Nobles High School have been playing a really, really good team. I mean, they've been playing really, really good with each other. But let's see what Game 3 takes us to. I mean, sorry, Game 4. Game 4 takes us to.
Game 4. So the championship point is what Vasto Lord Dom is looking at.
By Lord
Dom. And a cry from the heavens as this shot might be equal to exactly that. A goal from the heavens. Taken again from midfield onward, and I gotta give it to Vasto Lord Dom. They've done a great job of maintaining control of the ball at all ends of the pitch, and it's going very easily from defense to offense.
Ooh, wow. Goal by Kid Flash! That's a good pass that he did, that Lord Dom did to Kid Flash.
The same mechanics that you can use to beat somebody in a 1v1 and score a goal, you can use to pass. And that was an exemplary use of exactly that. As we see another one off the kickoff.
Goal by Kid Flash again. Wow. I think his Lamborghini has a little bit too much power.
That might be the case. One thing's for sure, we need to get that thing checked for modifications. And you gotta double check it's not, or it is all stock. Tongue in cheek, of course, as Noble High School, they're going to be looking to try to bring things back. They're going to have to get out on some of these challenges first. Is Vasto Lord Dom going to take this ball one end to the other? Looking to maintain.
Oh, look at that beautiful aerial, too.
Air, and what a save as well by Cool Kingdom. Oh,
Cool Kingdom. Goal by Cool Kingdom. And Nobles High School is thinking of coming back and tying the game, hopefully.
at the very least, it's a shot in the right direction for Cool Kingdoms. It's the freshman leading the best leading the one step at a time. Definitely earning their right to stay in this match. You want to talk about some of the other players on the pitch, and we might have a chance to talk about Kid Flashes. That one was so close. But the defense from Millers Unified ends up shining through. Want to talk about the second player for Jefferson High, Anthony. That's Kid Flash. Sophomore Anthony does not know what direction it will take after high school just yet, but hey, you're in the exact place that you want to be, and so is Vasto. Wow. Oh my. Oh my. That is wonderfully done in the defense. I think the defense was left as bewildered as I was.
Goal!
Now's the perfect time to talk about Ulysses, Thunder Boy #1. That's the other senior on the side of Noblesville High. Millers, one time, just flew and the ball went right in. The goal was awesome. That's exactly my thought process on Rocket League early on. And tell you what, it's wonderful to see our secondary player from Noblesville High able to put one in, but the defense not able to stop who has been spectacular, and that is Vasto Lord Dom. Ooh. Off the kickoff. Real good aggression, but Lord Dom will break in and try to keep everything out. Oh, across. What a save to keep that one out.
That was a beautiful save by Nobles.
Might be able to stay with the ball in the offensive zone. Not long enough to see things through. One cut, two cuts, three cuts.
Goal by Lord Dom.
Gets another one. Whew.
I just feel like Lord Dom's using everything in his power. He's using the wall. He's using aerials. He's passing it to teammates. And he's doing really good to keep his team up going. Goal by Kid Flash!
And getting teammates involved as well. It's not just, it's by no means selfish play. It's good controlled Rocket League, and has multiple times served up a dime. So now we have 1:52 left on the clock. And Vasto Lordam challenged early by Cool Kingdoms. This is going to be pretty juicy in the net, but equal to the task, and the control
go
down.
Goal by Lord Dom.
This is a thing of beauty. Putting on a master class from wall to ground. The pinch and the goal. JHS, the Unified Broncos, looking oh so good.
And they just scored another goal when we were just watching the replay, I believe. Or was it
Indeed,
just
they
this last goal? Yeah.
Indeed, they did. Now it's 9-2. A very good performance by them, but no sign of quit from Cool Kingdoms.
Wow,
or the
that
rest
was
of
good.
Noblesville.
That was a good block.
Very good block. Amazing attempt by Cool Kingdoms. One side of the pitch to the other. Now looking up, moving together as a team. All be broken upon by Lord Dom. Once again, bringing this in the offensive zone. Has control, has the boost, might have an additional touch. The shot scores!
Goal by Lord Dom.
Taking me back to my days as a hacky sack champion with that sort of control. You don't see that very often. Oh, this one not done yet. 34 seconds to go, and Cool Kingdoms still looking to bring it towards the net. Another shot. And another goal. One more time for me, Jose.
Goal by Cool Kingdom.
Oh, I love it, my friend. I love it. Now 20 more seconds, and it looks like Jefferson High School. I don't know that anybody wants it to end, as it is a celebration, but throw a feather in the cap for the Broncos.
He's gonna go.
Oh! So close to getting one more for the road, but it is Jefferson High School. They will be the ones to win the East Championship for the Special Olympics Unified Champion Schools. With Special Olympics Unified Champion Schools, you are never too young to make an impact. Students of the Unified Generation work together to spread inclusion in their schools and communities across the country through inclusive youth leadership. Folks, Jose and I have it's been a joy to bring you the action for the East Finals. And Jose, you're saying, go ahead and tell me, what were you saying at the very end? We almost saw an additional goal.
If there was just 1 second left on the clock, or 2 seconds left on the clock, Jefferson High School would have scored that goal.
Yeah, it was very close to being yet another goal to their tally. Very impressive offense, but I have to applaud both of these teams for getting where they were. And again, it's more than just about the scores on the board. It is about the celebrating of these athletes and their partners. And it takes a lot to get to this championship stage. It takes even more to perform with that sort of intensity on this stage. But credit to both schools and their Special Olympics Unified Champion School programs. Shout out again to the coaches, Coach Sadie on the side of Noblesville High School and Coach Caitlin on the side of Jefferson High. It cannot be understated the amount of work that has gone in throughout the semester, throughout the year. And it's work that the coaches as well as the athletes and the partners have been putting on together.
Yeah, I agree. These partners have been doing a really, really good job, especially with the partners and the athletes. They've been playing really well. It comes down to the end. Like, this championship was a really, really good championship between two great high schools.
I agree with you completely. Jose, I know our intros were cut off a little bit, just due in part to some of the shenanigans that happened behind the scenes. I don't think that takes away from what is going on here whatsoever, though. Talk a little bit about what's been going on. I know we've had the opportunity to spend time together commentating some of these championships in the past. We got to hear your goal call. That's one of my favorite things in the world. Breaking mics and taking names. Jose, how have things been for you the past 6 months?
It's been really good, actually. One of the things I've been doing, I just got selected to the Law Enforcement Torture Run Executive Council for Special Olympics Illinois. I'm one of 2 athletes that gets to speak with the whole entire country, with police departments, and about Special Olympics and how we can involve them in becoming unified partners and just playing Rocket League with other athletes.
I love that. You're never the wrong age. We'll take it a step further than what we had in our video and our ad read. You're never too young. You're never too old. You're never the wrong age to get involved. And it's great to not only have you, Jose, but to continue to see your Special Olympics journey just grow in front of us. I appreciate your efforts. I appreciate the fact you were bringing the kind of the coach's mentality to us as well, and all the things that you do behind the scenes for Special Olympics.
Thank you, Kendall. It's been a pleasure commentating with you. You're a great shoutcaster, and you've taught me a lot over the seasons that we've shoutcasted together.
Jose, I mirror the appreciation that I truly enjoy getting the opportunity to be here with you as we have been covering, again, Special Olympics Unified Champion Schools. It's the Fall Championships. We're going to take a break. In fact, the stream might even go down, but we will be back a little bit later for the Central Regional Finals. Those are something that you're not going to want to miss. So on behalf of myself, on behalf of Jose and everyone behind the scenes, you've been watching the Play Versus Fall 24 High School Championship Series. We'll see you in a little bit.